Hello and welcome to the Musical Instrument Investigator. Today we're on the website of French auction portal informal, and we're going to have a look at an auction by Patrick Giffard Auctions. This is a new auction house to me, first time that I've seen it. Seems that this is an auction something to do with the French courts, because it's saying about the judicial auction, so I'm not sure for the reason for it. Maybe it's someone's passed away, or it's a kind of tax thing or whatever, who knows. We've seen one auction before which was a shop closure that was the same kind of thing, so not 100% sure. But anyway, the fees 14.28 buyer's premium are quite low when it's these judicial ones, so that's quite interesting. 85 lots, but only about 35ish or so are actually musical instruments. The rest is something else. So before we carry on, I'd just like to say, if you enjoy these videos, please consider subscribing, like or comment, because it really does help. So yeah, this particular auction is finishing on April the 15th. It's the 10th today, so a little bit left to go. As I said, this is a French auction, so if you are outside of France or outside of Europe, bear in mind import, export and all the kind of shipping fun, and potentially any sighty stuff if things have ivory or tortoiseshell, etc., all of that fun. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get on and see what we have. Like I said, it's going to be a very short auction because there aren't many items, but as I always say, it's good to have a look at these smaller auctions because you never know what you might see sometimes. So first of all, a buffet crampon clarinet there, 80 to 120 the estimate, and a Selma Bundy clarinet there, 80 to 120. That's all pretty standard. Got a Yamaha type YFL 261S flute there, 100 to 150 euros the estimate. We don't have loads of pictures on this, it's fairly straightforward. Then we've got a Grutti copper saxophone there, 30 to 60 euros. A Tempo King slide trombone, 100 to 200. A Besson & Co London trumpet, 100 to 200. Selma Bundy trumpet, designed by Vincent Bach there. And a curious thing, a Chapman stick. So if any of you are into kind of guitars, you might know that these were quite popular a while ago. It doesn't look like this has been used for a while. It's looking a bit horrific there on the strings. But really interesting kind of tapping guitars. You can get some pretty awesome sounds out of them if you know what you're doing. 200 to 400 euros. That seems pretty good. I think they were fairly expensive at the time. And it looks like there's another one. So there's two different Chapman sticks, both looking like they need a bit of kind of TLC, or maybe it's the case they were in was kind of worn away a bit, but in any case 200 to 400 euros. I think that's not too bad for that. Then we've got a Rickenbacker model 4001 bass guitar. Looks like it needs a bit of TLC. It's saying 80 to 120 euros. That seems very cheap, even though it does look like it needs a bit of TLC. Yamaha RBX 200F bass guitar, 100 to 200. It's looking in a bit better condition. And here's a Diamond Ashbury electric bass guitar. That's a curious one with these interesting kind of strings, one of the travel ones, 30 to 50. I think that's actually not a bad deal. I think they're quite pricey. We've got some violins. Mircore student violin with a bow. Looks all pretty standard kind of stuff there. Another Mircore student violin, 3/4 with a bow, nothing too crazy. GATL violin there. Once again, nothing too crazy, couple of bows. Let's carry on. Fratelli Crozio Bandonian here, 100 to 200. Not many pictures there. Hohner Organetta type electric harmonium there. Musical toys for children. Hohner Pianette T electric keyboard. Interesting. Yamaha DX7 keyboard there. Korg DW6000 keyboard. Nothing too crazy. Yamaha Type KX5. And a Yamaha Type P120 keyboard. And we've got a grand piano as well. Got a Kawai Type KG2C grand piano there, 1500 to 2500. is the estimate. Moek Rottenberg recorder. It's got a fair diverse auction for how small it is. Military type copper cornet and 2 smaller cornets. Oh, interesting. Some clavietters. That's quite curious. And what else do we have here? Lots of musical instruments, world musical instruments. Okay, a real bundle there, 10 to 20 euros, that seems fair. Load of recorders as well, 20 to 30, some larger ones, some tin whistles and things going on there, so interesting lot. Fostex recorder, it's a bit out of our remit here. Valve amplifier, or well, I think it's probably transducer. Is that a MOSFET transistor thing or something? Maybe not. It says tube works, so maybe it is an actual valve amplifier. Tascam mixing desk there. AER works amp. Cobra 90 keyboard amplifier, Carlsbro, and then we've just got some music and stuff, which I think is away from what we're interested in. Some interesting sculptures representing jazz. Okay. And I think the rest of it is just music-y bits, or even art, tables, other little things. So there you go, little curious auction there, nothing too crazy at all. Little small French auction, but a few interesting things. Chapman sticks, there you go. Rickenbacker bass there, a few other bits. The violins are pretty normal. Yeah, curious little tiny auction, so I thought it was just worth going through it, and as always just showing you what random stuff appears at small auctions. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. Many thanks for tuning in to the Musical Instrument Investigator. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please like, subscribe and turn on notifications, and watch out for the next video coming soon.